they don't stop working too.
Yeah, they don't stop working. Yeah. That's how you can look towards certain animals in nature, man. You can learn things from them.
Yeah.
The scripture said in the book of Job, "Shall not the beast tell thee?" Something to that effect, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Go on.
Right. Nor with
even nature is in order.
Yep. That's right. Nor with the slothful for any work, nor with an hireling for a year of finish.
A hireling is somebody that just does work for hire. He doesn't really care about the job. Like you got hirelings out there like Gehenna.
Yeah.
He dropped out. He left the truth in like '94 or something like that. Somewhere in the '90s, he left the truth and grew dreads. So you don't think he gonna finish? Don't trust him to finish his work because he already took his damn break. When in this case, where did the Howard Shah say take a break? After you did this much years in the truth, you could just take a break. Then the nigga lied and said El Tahar is the truth in '94 or something like that. When this videos of El Tahar in the '90s, nigga?
Yeah.
And the rest of the elders out there with him. So you just a lying ass nigga, man. You just a lying ass fat nigga. Go ahead. So you don't expect a hireling for finishing the work, man. You know? That's why you have them court shows. See how them people that be on them court shows, Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, or whatever the hell it is, Judge Joe Brown, how they had known that scripture, they wouldn't be going to court talking about this guy supposed to paint my house and he stopped the work. Well, he was a damn hireling, bitch. Go on.
Nor with an idle servant of much business.
Yeah, nor with the idle servant of much business. Go on.
Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel.
So don't have counsel with nobody like that. And read the next verse too.
But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments.
Be continually with the godly man who you know to keep the commandments. So you can consult with a guy like that. He's trustworthy. A righteous man. Go on.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Whose mind is according to thy mind, because y'all will be of one body. So his mind is according to your mind. Go on.
And will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
You know, who will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. So if you was to mess up, he'll sorrow with thee. Because the guy in the world, if he knows you messed up, oh, tell him. You know, like you got guys that could have been, you got guys that would be in the NBA. You might be in the NBA for like a year or two, then they catch an injury. All them people that was with them, man, they left them.
Yeah.
They were with you when you was on your so-called ride to the top. But then once you blew your knee, what the hell is this guy, man? Like Sebastian Telfair, a basketball player. I went to Lincoln High School, who's the best basketball player in the state of New York. Everybody was with him. Yeah, Sebastian, you gonna kill in the NBA. But then he was in the league for like 7 years, and he ain't start killing yet. I guarantee you, a lot of them people that was on with him for that ride, they ain't there no more.
Yeah.
There's more to that verse?
That's in the night.
Look at the book of look at verse 16 and 17. I think that's that chapter 37 you was reading.
Yeah. All right. Verse 16. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
You know what? Read verse 13 and 17.
All right. Verse 13. And let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
And also, you gotta let the counsel of your own mind stand, because there's no other man that's more faithful to your mind than you, because that's your mind. You know exactly. You know how you would. If you're in a certain situation, you know exactly what you're thinking. Another person don't know exactly what you think, but you know what you're thinking. So at times you gotta consult with the counsel of your own mind. Sometimes you gotta know. You gotta have discretion and discernment. You know, you gotta know how to show good judgment, to discern between what's the right thing and what's the wrong thing. Go on.
For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen.
Because sometimes your mind can tell you more than 7 watchmen. Sometimes you may seek counsel, but still in the end, your mind knows. I'm not saying that they'll give you a wrong explanation or a wrong answer to what it is that you're seeking for. But when the time arises, the Most High can put that spirit in your mind for you to do exactly what's right at that time. Go on. But that don't mean you seek counsel from the elders or something, and then when the time, they give you the right thing to do, and then when the time comes, you do some dumb shit. You know? Go on.
Right. For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 times 7. It's like more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower, and above all And above all this, pray to the Most High,
See, pray to the Most High. Go on.
that He will direct thy way in truth. Let reason go before every enterprise,
Every type of business, let reason go before it. Go on.
and consult before every action. The countenance is a sign of changing of the heart.
That's another thing. Let's get the book of chapter 38 and 24. It said I'm gonna read it. You can get 38 and 24. It said the countenance is a sign of the change of the heart. Matter of fact, let's get chapter. We're gonna say that one. Let's get chapter 29, verse 1 to 10. It said the countenance is a sign of the changing of the heart. So sometimes you can look at somebody's face and tell what they're thinking.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes you can look at somebody's countenance, somebody's face, and you can tell like this guy he ain't ready for this thing, man. You be like, yo, this guy ain't ready for this thing. You know? Sometimes you can just tell, man. Like,
You look at
getting
somebody.
wary.
Yeah. You look at somebody and see if they lying to you.
Yep, yeah.
Because they start looking low. You ask them a question, they start looking all around and shit.
Yeah. And you see his countenance, you see the countenance of his face, see his face,
Yeah.
you know, looking like, I mean,
Yeah.
so you can tell when a nigga try to hustle you, man.
Yeah.
This nigga look like a fucking, this guy look like a con artist. You know, go on.
Yep.
29,
29 and
verse 1 to 10.
this is chapter 29, verse 1. He that is
In the
merciful,
book of Sirach, yep.
right, Ecclesiastes 29 and 1. He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor, and he that is strengthened, his hands keepeth his commandments.
Go on.
Lend to thy neighbor in time of his need,
Lend to your neighbor in time of his need. Go on.
and pay thou thy neighbor again in due season.
So pay your neighbor again in due season, because if your neighbor lends to you, you know, pay him in due season. Go on.
Keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt
Keep your word. That's another thing. Keep your word and deal faithfully with him. Read on.
and thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for thee.
Yeah.
Many, when a thing was lent them, reckon it to be found, and put them to trouble that hope them.
Yeah, when the thing was lent to them, it says many when the thing was lent to them, reckon it to be found, and put them in trouble that helped them. You know how you lend something to somebody, and then they start putting you to trouble?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can't find it right now.
Yeah.
Or do I give it to you tomorrow? You know?
Yep.
Or you break your stuff. You lend it to somebody, then he becomes a trouble unto you, man, or you don't want to give it back.
Or you let somebody else.
Or you let somebody else hold it.
Yes.
You don't let nobody hold you if somebody, if a brother let you borrow something, you don't let somebody else hold it, man. You know? You don't let nobody else hold it.
Yep.
It's not like you don't trust him. You just don't know if he might want it back.
Yep.
You just might know if he might not. Now what if you let somebody else hold it and the brother wants it back that particular day? You gotta tell him, oh, I let somebody else hold it. You know, then the brother gonna be like, come on, I'll let you hold it. I ain't got no problem with the brother holding it, but you know, if let somebody hold it, let me know. You know? Go on.
Yeah. Verse 5. Till he have received, he will kiss a man's hand, and for his neighbor's money, he will speak submissively.
Yeah, he will speak submissively for his neighbor's money, man. Yo, I really need it, you know. Gotta pay my bills. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But then this nigga, but then this guy, he just bought a damn new game for his damn Xbox. He'll speak submissively to you, man, for your money. That's like just like a woman, man. She'll speak submissively to you for your money, man. You know how she do that? By telling you she wanna get married. And these niggas, man, these athletes be really getting married to these bros, man.
Yeah.
You know? They really be getting married to these bros, yo. It's crazy as hell. Damn, these niggas don't learn. These niggas do not learn, man. You don't get married, man. You don't go take them. You don't have no damn wedding for no damn woman, man. Don't get married, man. The scriptures don't speak about getting down on one knee and having the government as a third party in your relationship. The scriptures don't speak about that, man. Marriage is sex. That's what marriage is. And the scriptures tell you, if I'm not mistaken, Exodus 21st chapter, if you was to take another woman, that other woman was supposed to, if you was to not be with that woman no more, she supposed to go free without nothing. She ain't supposed to get nothing. But this guy's married these damn broads. And then when they marry him, they get married for a month. Then she takes half of what the hell you got, something she ain't labor for. And then these damn women will have every excuse in the world